Welcome to Marketing in Your Car, the podcast for funnel hackers everywhere. You are now part of a small group of underground entrepreneurs who are trying to change the world through the products and the services that we believe in. But because we don't rely on venture capitalists, we don't have financial safety nets. So we have to do things differently. We have to do things smarter. We do that through an art and a science we call funnel hacking. Now, this podcast will give you a glimpse at the daily life of a funnel hacker. So let's get started. Hey everyone, good morning. This is Russell. I am heading to not the worst place I could go in the morning. The worst place would be probably the accountants. They're definitely the worst. Number 2 used to be lawyers, but my lawyer now is super awesome, so that's cool. And number 3 is the dentist. So I'm into the dentist right now, which is not my favorite thing, but it's that time. And I got some weird thing on my left side of my mouth when I bite down, like it really hurts. So hopefully they can fix that, and I hope I don't have any cavities, but I'll let you guys know. So this morning, woke up and had a coaching session with one of my coaches, Tara Williams, which was really, really cool. And she said something that I thought was cool, and then got my mind thinking, and then more and more cool stuff started happening. But we're talking about the new book, right? And if I'm being completely honest, there's a lot of stress and pressure on me right now. Even though the book's finally done, but there's of course I could just sell the book, you guys. I got all excited, and then had this idea for this funnel hacker black box, which then meant I had to have a whole bunch of other stuff, and then there's a bunch of anyway, a lot of stuff going together to make this I want to make this buying experience when you guys buy the new book the most fun thing ever. I want you to be that was so fun, we should buy it again. That's the goal, right? And so with that, we're just making a really cool funnel that'll be fun for you guys to funnel hack and watch and learn from, and then hopefully model and use in your worlds. But we were talking about, I almost turned left, and I'm glad I didn't, because there is insane traffic. And I'm already late for the dentist, so that was close. But what we're talking about is gathering, right? What we do is we're gathering people, right? And so I think about each of your businesses, right? Like we've talked about this from a list building standpoint, or from getting customers and things like that, right? But you're putting products and services out there into the world, and you're doing that to gather a certain type of people to you, right? That's the whole point of what we're all doing, is we create some amazing things that cause value in the world and in people's lives. They then get those things, and then they're gathered to you, right? And 10 years ago, those gatherings were okay, well, people are on my email list, but there was no physical gathering. And then we started doing events, and there was kind of a physical gathering of people. And now it's I look at Facebook groups, has become kind of the gathering spot, right? Most programs have a Facebook group. We have that. We have our funnel hacker group, which is all of you all. And if you're in that, by the way, you should come. We got over 50,000 people in there now. 50 with the 50,000. If you go to projectclickfunnels.com, it redirects to our Facebook group. Because I couldn't remember how to send people there, so about projectclickfunnels.com. But there's 50,000 people gathered there together talking about what we're all talking about, right? And then there's for different products, we Inner Circle's got a group of people gathered together where we communicate, hang out in this group. It's we're gathering, right? And so for each of you guys, that's kind of a big piece of this pie, is how are you gathering people together so that then when they're together and they're congregated together, you can serve them in the highest way that you are able to, right? Through your products and services and training and podcasts and coaching and supplements, whatever it is you're selling. That's really the goal. Business has become less transactional, and it's now more gathering people and then figuring out how to serve them, right? And that mindset shift is pretty big. And so there's these gatherings, and what was kind of cool that we were talking about is with the Expert Secrets book, we're gathering. I didn't know this is my goal, but what's interesting is that and even with the funnel hackers and ClickFunnels and stuff, I'm gathering gatherers, which was super cool when you think about it. My goal is to gather all these people together and get them to start mass movements. That's the whole point of the new book, right? How to build your own movement of people that you can change and inspire and help and serve. And so that's my goal is to gather all the gatherers, which is it's insanely cool and a huge honor. First off, as I'm just thinking about that, as like a calling or a mission or whatever you want to call it. Like it's a pretty cool thing. And then my job is to serve you guys so that you can gather more people and serve them. And hopefully during this whole process, we have a little bit of impact on the world, and we change people's lives, and we make things better, and give people hope and faith in the future, and what's possible, and make everyone's journeys here on the world a little bit better, right? It was interesting. I heard Tony talk about this before, but Tony Robbins at our event was talking about like why we all do what we do, and like he said, it all comes down to like we're doing it for a feeling. I was like, huh, how weird is that? Like we read books because of a feeling, watch a movie because of a feeling, we hang out with people because of the feeling we get. Like feelings is like what drives everything, right? Like it's the feeling that we're seeking, that we're trying to get a certain feeling that we liked in the past or that we didn't like, or we're trying to stay away from that feeling. And I'm not sure this whole thing ties together, but like when all's said and done, like our goal is to gather people together so we can help them to feel good. Like I know that's like way oversimplifying the whole thing, or is it? Like that's kind of the thing, right? Like why do I gather all of you guys all together? I say guys and gals. Why do I gather you guys together? Because obviously there's something I'm excited about and I'm sharing it, and it's a tool and a methodology and a thought process that helps you to be able to share your messages, and by me sharing, like I feel better, I feel happy. It makes me, like, gets me excited to be able to share these cool things and see like the light bulbs go off in your guys' heads. But then like you gather people and you're not necessarily teaching what I'm teaching, but you're teaching your own thing, right? Maybe it's weight loss or fitness, or I guess weight loss, fitness are kind of similar, right? But financial, or like whatever it is that you do, like you're gathering people together and you're selling them products and services that make them feel good. And that's kind of it. Like if you really boil it down. Anyway, I thought that was kind of interesting, and you start thinking about that. Okay, how do we give people those good feelings? Like how do we make support better so that people have good feelings when they deal with us? How do we make the products better so they have better feel? Like it's all about a feeling. Like that's what we're all looking for. That's why people fall in love. That's why they get into drugs. That's why they, like, on the positive and negative side, they're all looking to either get a special feeling or to stay away from a feeling they don't like. And so anyway, I thought it was kind of interesting. So I don't really know the point of my ramblings today, other than I thought it was really cool to kind of look at this as like each of us are gatherers. Like you're gathering people, you're gathering your tribe, you're gathering your the people that resonate with you and your message and who you are, and then after you've gathered them, then you can serve them, and you can help them, and you can try to affect their lives by making them have better feelings, feeling better about themselves, about the things around them, about the future, and about all those things. And what's interesting is like when people are happy, then they treat other people better, and like it's this huge like compounding thing. It's like a ripple, right? I hate using that because if you guys listen to the podcast back in day one, back when we were working on the project Rippling, and it never went, but that was the whole concept. Like you throw a rock into the middle of a river, what happens? Like there's this ripple, and the ripple goes out, and it keeps going all the way out to the edge of the pond, and that's kind of what we're doing. We're gathering people together, boom, giving this ripple in their lives, and then it should go out. And so it's kind of like corny when you say like, oh, we're gonna change the world, but like we kind of are. Isn't that cool? Like when you think about it that way, like the little thing you're doing has an impact, and it changes somebody else's life, which changes somebody else's, and it kind of like it ripples out. So anyway, with that said, I just want to state that everyone keep on doing what you're doing, despite some of the pressure and stress and things that go into it, the ups and the downs, the failures, successes, like all those things. There's all that stuff wrapped into it. But all said and done, like what's the real purpose? Like we're gathering our people. Gather your people. They will come to you, the right people. And not everyone's going to come to you or to me or to anyone. Like there's people who can't stand me, especially after some of my fun jokes and stuff recently. There's a lot of people who don't like me. That's cool. Like I don't mind. Like it used to bug me, but it's okay now, because what is important is that my people, like the people that I am congregating, will hear my voice. They'll come to me and they'll listen, and then I'll be able to have impact and hopefully cause a change and make their lives better. And like I said, my role is to gather gatherers, and like I think it fires me up more than anything is just knowing that like if I can affect you, help you gather more people, help you serve more people at a higher level, like man, like if I can affect you, and again, I'm not talking to everyone listening to this podcast, I'm talking to you right now. Yes, you, one listening right now. if I can affect you, if I can get you to help people and to cause that gathering amongst your people, like, how cool is that? Like, there's thousands or millions of people that you can affect. I never could, because my gifts aren't what yours are, but your gifts are special. And I don't want to, I think I might have bragged about them yesterday just because I'm so excited about it, but Brandon and Kaylin from Inner Circle, like, they, like their numbers are insane right now. They're getting 500 people a day to join their program, 500 women a day who are coming, and they're helping these women to look at themselves differently and to lose weight and to feel better. And like, and usually what happens, like, I don't know about you, but like when I get on a weight loss kick, like, what do? Like, I tell my friends, my family, and my spouse, my kids, and we all, like, it's a ripple effect that goes out there. And I can't do what Kaylin does. I can't do what Tara does. I can't do what I'm trying to think everyone in my inner circle. All the people that we affect in the work, I can't do what you do. But if I can help you to gather more people and serve them at a higher level, like, that's the key. That's my mission. So anyway, I thought it was kind of cool. I hope it helps you think about it, about what you do a little bit, and understanding that's the goal, is to gather your people, and that can be through building a list, a podcast, a group. I mean, whatever it is, you're gathering people together, and then you're trying to serve them at the highest level possible, and that's it. That's the game. And when you do that, they're gonna feel good, and then when they feel good, people around them will feel good, and it'll trickle down. So kind of cool. Anyway, I'm getting close to the dentist. I'm still stuck in a lot of traffic, but I'm gonna bounce because I am behind on my Voxers, and my Inner Circle members need some responses, dang it. So I'm gonna go catch up with them. Appreciate you all, and we will talk soon. Thanks so much for listening. We hope you enjoyed the behind-the-scenes look at our funnel hacking projects. You can also watch the Funnel Hacker online reality show and watch us build and launch funnels live at www.funnelhacker.tv. If you'd like to come hang out with your fellow funnel hackers, come join our Facebook group at www.projectclickfunnels.com. Oh yeah, and don't forget, you can get a free MP3 player with the first 257 episodes preloaded at marketinginyourcar.com. Join us next time, and remember, you're just one funnel away from your dreams.